About those Nigerians who for them.
Well done, sir.
Marino, I wait for.
No, only a bird
Marino, they wait for like this.
I carry it. I want to wear jeans. I want to wear jeans unless I won't go gym. But I wear jeans, come here from Hertfordshire just because I want.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for always coming to support this channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, kindly click the subscribe button, share this video, leave me a comment if you love this content. All right, let's go straight into the video. Peter Obi was at Chatham House today, and the topic of discussion was a vision for policy change and institutional reforms. You know, Peter Obi intelligently answered those questions. He gave Nigerians what he is going to offer, or what he has to offer them as if they vote him as the president. He gave Nigerians value, you know, and that is what we have been expecting from these presidential candidates, for them to tell us what they are going to do for Nigerians, what they have to offer. And another thing that was so significant was the fact that Peter Obi did not allocate those questions. Indeed, they said it's teaching. Peter Obi was very, very teaching with those questions. He did not allocate those questions. He did not share those questions with his team. Peter Obi answered those questions because he has a lot to offer. He has a lot to give back. And that is what we are saying right now. So guys, I want you to watch this clip and I'll be right back.
I've said before, we will show compassion. We will show love. Because there's nothing, you're a leader. Don't go away when Bayelsa is under the water. Don't leave Jigawa to die. Don't say, oh, I cannot go to Southern Kaduna because there's a problem. We will show compassion. We will lead from the front. We're not going to walk away. And for me, Borno is part of Nigeria. I don't want to say people, oh, the region is insecure. Nigeria is insecure. Like I told the IDP people in Christmas, I spent my IDP with IDP people in Makurdi in Christmas. And in New Year was another IDP camp in Abuja. And I said to them, as long as Nigerians are in IDP, all of us are in IDP. I will not allow, and I know that you will not allow it, for any Nigerian to remain in IDP while we're sleeping in our mansions. Never. They must go back.
So guys, we just watched that clip when Peter Obi was talking about compassion. That is, government is going to show compassion. That is what Nigerians have been yearning for. A government that will show empathy. It's not you just becoming the president and you just sit and you are not connected to the people. You just sit up there and the people are down there. There is no connection. Peter Obi said he was going to show compassion. We've seen what Peter Obi has done in the past. He will always say, go and verify. We've seen Peter Obi's precedent, Peter Obi. And so guys, I cannot put a complete video because that would be really, really long. But I just want you to watch this clip and thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, like I said before, kindly subscribe to this channel. Till next time, I love you. Bye.
First question is, how do you deal with the legislators, considering that Labour Party is probably not in control of the legislative arm of the government? Quite frankly, I have been through this as a governor. When I was elected and sworn in as the governor, I have 30 House members, not from my party. In fact, nobody from my party was involved. As long as you are pursuing what is right, everybody will go with you because the legislator is insecure in his place. He knows that his people are without job, and that's what he wants. He wants development. What else is he elected to do? It becomes a problem when you are pursuing transactional policies which will benefit you, or you're engaging in nepotism where you have to. But if you address it by strictly following the Constitution, which spells out that the system is characterized by simply that we have diversity and all is included, and you do the right things, you don't need to worry about that. issue of IPOB, maybe you're not following me. Even yesterday, I spoke about Biafra being ended 53 years ago. It's all over the place in this space. I condemn all agitators, but in condemning them, you have to look at what brought about these agitations all over the place. It's not only IPOB. We have Yoruba Nation movement. We have all sorts. When you have created this level of massive poverty, where 63% of your population is poor, you're going to create all sorts of problems. I was speaking to a British minister this morning. I said we have about 40% unemployment. And we have about 60% youth unemployment. Young people in their productive age doing nothing. If you have 15% unemployment in Britain today, you're going to have massive, remember, agitation. Nobody will be able to leave his house. So what you're seeing is a cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years, which will be solved by good governance. When people start seeing justice, fairness, and inclusive government and doing the right thing, all those things will start reversing itself. And that is what me and that is offering. I will talk and discuss with all agitators. There's nothing wrong in that. People agitate even in my house, and I talk with them. So I'll deal with everybody. I'll show you of that. Don't worry about that. On the issue of health, yes, we have a problem with health. We have underinvested, and because our government have not prioritized our development agenda, everybody knows that the only measure of development that is recognized globally today is Human Development Index. And this is hanged on 3 items: life expectancy, which is health. And we are low in that. Nigerian life expectancy today is about 50-something, as against global average of 72. So we're low. Same in education. So it's to prioritize that. I just gave somebody an example. In the past 5 years, from 2015 to 2021, Nigerian budget in health is under 2.5 trillion naira for 200 million people. It's unacceptable. Even this year, our budget for health is about 1.5 trillion. Our budget for education is about 2 trillion. 2 of them combined, annual budget is about 3.5 trillion. When your 6-month budget for subsidy, which is a criminalized, listen, if 3.6 trillion, it's unacceptable. You have to put money in key development areas. As Professor Dutton had just mentioned, and I read out here, that what separates country, rich and poor, is health and education. So it's clear. So we will deal with it. But he said, how do you cover it? Nations of our size have covered it. How did India, for 1.4 billion people, cover issue of health? How did Indonesia cover that? We have big nations that have done it well. If we don't know how to do it, we learn from them. There's nothing wrong in learning if you don't know how to do it.